work has become a huge issue. Personally, for myself, for the last 2.5 years, work has become very, very quiet. And I suppose you can look at it both ways. Is that there's more time to concentrate on hurling, just saying well, work is quiet, but it doesn't pay the bills, and there's nothing coming in, week out. And I suppose I had to make a decision. I'm just after turning 30 there, I've no really just say full-time employment, and I suppose an opportunity came up there with a man from Thurles there, Kevin Coppinger, to start up a new business here in Thurles. And I suppose with all the doom and gloom that's out there at the moment, people kind of turn to the negative side of things, that there is no work out there and there is no jobs. But myself and Kevin have to come up with a couple of different ideas, and we're going to give it a go, and we're going to try and turn it around. And I suppose it's just trying to keep positive and think positive. When I was growing up there, my parents had a pub in Thurles here for 20 odd years, and I suppose I would have grown up with it. Now, they would have got out of the business, I suppose, in the last number of years there. I suppose that they're coming up near retirement there. So I'd have experience in it, and I would have liked it. And I suppose it's one thing I do like. I like meeting people, and I like interacting with people, and just a great opportunity to have that in the pub.
Big opportunity for Larry. Work isn't great, as we were saying there before. So this is a good opportunity for him to start a new business and see how he gets on. And he's a good chance of making a good living out of this. He's using the opportunity while he has it. His name's up high in the ranks around the country at the moment. So he's hoping that big match days here in Thurles in the stadium, that the crowds will come in and enjoy the crack here.
For Larry, it's great that he's taken the initiative to start up his own business. Because as he said himself, he wants to play hurling with Tipperary for the next couple of years. Wants to play hurling with his club Thurles Sarsfield. So with his electrician, his profession. There's no work there at the minute, so I suppose he wants to stay around, and it's great that he's taken on something new, to keep himself around. But there's a lot of other guys in clubs and counties around the country that have no work and have to emigrate, so it's great that Lar has taken it on. I suppose when people maybe see Lar, and what he's trying to do, it might spark something an idea for them, but and it will be tough going for him as well. He's well aware of that, but at least he's going to take on the challenge, and hopefully things work out for him.
We've never witnessed just a crisis like this in the economy, and things are so tight, and people the work and everything we've mentioned already. So you just don't know till you open up your door how you think things will go. But I'm prepared to give it a shot, and I'm prepared to give it a good go. And no matter what it takes to get off the ground, I'm prepared to try everything. But there's a few lads there that are out of work at the moment and find it hard to get work. But how often do you hear that there's people going to Australia, they're going to America, they're going to London, they're part of inter-county teams all over Ireland, and it's sad to see it. And I suppose, to be honest, I hoped that I have maybe another 1 or 2 years left with Tipperary. I hope to have another few years left with Sarsfields, and I want to try and continue that and fulfil my ambitions, playing for Tipperary, playing for Sarsfields, living at home where I have always been. And I've been very, very lucky for the last 10 years as well, as that I've had the same employer for 10 years. Working as an electrician. I'm very, very grateful for him, but it's not his fault that things are after getting quiet, and it's time to move on and start a new venture.